Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Deez. This is my workshop. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're watching this on the day that it's released, you all know that it's a very special day for most people. Everybody is generally celebrating some type of holiday. Usually it's Christmas. So Merry Christmas everybody. Thanks for tuning in on such a special day. I know hopefully a lot of you have had a busy day with family. You got to get a lot of good visiting time in with parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, whoever it is, maybe some good friends. And you just took time to slow down and enjoy each other. That's really an important thing. You know, in today's society, everybody just gets so busy with their jobs and just different things going on, making excuses where you can't do this or that. It's really important to slow down and remember what's truly important. Your family comes first, or at least that's in my life, that's very important to me. I know everybody's situation is different, but there's got to be some special people out there that are special to you. Reach out to them, hang out with them. That's what today is about. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me on this special day. I wanted to just give a few channel updates. The channel's continuing to grow. By the time this video is released, I should be hopefully over 1,500, 1,500, maybe 50 users or subscribers. I'm sorry. That's pretty special to me. You know, out of the 8 billion people in the world, 1,500 of you decided to come back and watch more. That seems silly, but that's pretty special to me. There's people from all over the world that have subscribed and reach out to me and communicate with me via email or in the chats. And it's been just great to get to know so many people out there. One thing I've realized is this community just wants to help each other. There's very few bad apples out there. Everybody, a lot of people come from a machining background. They're the ones that are giving some really solid advice, whether it's safety, techniques, all of that stuff. They're out there to help. So read the comments. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Hopefully you're finding my content entertaining at the very least, maybe somewhat helpful. That's not what this channel's about as far as a how-to channel. This is more of a hanging out in the garage channel. The premise of this channel is to hang out in the garage with Deez, work on some projects, maybe have a beer or two or a drink, some iced tea, whatever it is that you like to drink, and just hang out with some friends. Maybe you're not here in the garage with me, but you're all here by way of the comments and following along with the projects. So it really is kind of a fun, the fun way that I look at it. I like to share this stuff with you, and I just like hanging out in the garage with my friends, my brother, you know, just different people. And that's the premise of this channel. Mistakes are always going to be made, but we always try to learn from them. And you know, we're just out here having fun. The milling machine is coming along nice. I'm getting more comfortable with that machine. I've made a few decent projects already, so every project pushes me towards a better comfort level. I've got a lot of project ideas in the hopper for this coming year. Things are moving along, and I'm really grateful to have all of you watching, spending time with me, and enjoying this hobby with me. One thing I wanted to say is it is Christmas, and I got a Christmas present. A friend of mine gave me this wonderful chunk of aluminum. This sucker is 1 3/4 inches thick by 6.5 by 7 inches. That's a big chunk of aluminum. Thank you very much. Now, my friend did not want to have his name on camera. I don't blame him. So we're just going to call him John. So, John, thank you very much for supplying this aluminum. This is going to go great with some future projects. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. Some other project ideas. A lot of it's going to be tool making. Some things for the lathe, like lathes, vice stops, things that I can mount to repeat. You know, when I'm flipping parts over, I can get it to the same spot on the vise. I'd like to make like a vise or lathe stop for the carriage. Now that I got the mill, I should be able to make a lot of this stuff. Maybe my own tool holder for the quick change tool post on the lathe. Now that I've got the mill, I'd like to make some V-blocks. I want to spend some time here very shortly where I want to fully understand climb versus conventional cuts. I think I have it now in my head. Some of the projects you're going to have seen or going to see here soon, you're going to see me using maybe a climb cut when I shouldn't have, or a conventional cut. Generally, the climb cut is really for finishing and that sort of thing, or when you're coming around your part, if you want to roll your cut inward so you're not ending up with a burr. But you need to take light cuts and be careful with climb cuts. You can really cause some damage, not just break tooling, but maybe flip your part out of your mounted system. So I got to be careful. That's something I want to understand and make sure I get right before I start working with some heavier chunks of steel, things that are maybe more difficult to cut and can grab. I don't want to get hurt. I want to be careful doing this. So I want to make sure I fully understand my conventional cutting, and I think I got it. You've got your part turning clockwise. You want to bring in your part against that turn so it's cutting and not going to lift your part. If you're bringing it like this, it's going to try to shove your part forward. So I just need to be careful and make sure I'm making the right cut at the right time. Something else I've been reading about, because I think it's more important. It's important with the lathe, but I feel like it's more important with the mill. It's important with both, is speeds and feeds. Now, feed rate, that's something that is important, but not quite as important to me because I've got my hand cranks. I can go a little faster or slower as I needed to. I don't have any power feeds yet, so that one's a little more difficult to calculate, but I am working to learn on speed rates. So figuring out your RPMs and then converting that to, well, it's your surface feet per minute, and then there's a formula you figure out your RPMs. So that's something I'm going to work on. I'll probably share that in a video of some sort, and just keep working through different projects. So with that, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is that you're celebrating. Be safe out there, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all for subscribing up to this point. People that haven't subscribed, if you like my content, please do. That would be a nice Christmas gift to me. And I'm going to keep a lot of content coming. So if you do subscribe, you'll see the new videos come out each week as I release them. So thank you everybody for watching, sticking with me. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the next one.